Many entrepreneurs leave thousands, thousands of dollars on the table. Entrepreneurs and business owners, grab a seat and sit down. So, the word is out. Tax season is right around the corner. And if you are a entrepreneur or a business owner that has never dealt with taxes on another level than your personal taxes, don't worry. I got you. Breathe in, breathe out. I got you. Okay? Tax season does not have to be incredibly difficult and heavy. I'm going to be going over some of the most important business credits for business owners that they can be utilizing right now, as well as inform you that there's a whole book called Understanding the Tax Codes on Amazon available to you like right now with a complete breakdown of tax codes that business and individuals can be utilizing right now. I was not born to struggle, babe. I'm getting that book. You should too. Anyway, I'm going to be talking to you and breaking down some of the points from that book. In addition, what goes along with that book is a top business owners year-round tax saving plan. Because as a business owner, I don't know if you know, but you've got to be next level with your taxes. You've got to really be taking charge of your finances to make sure that when tax season comes around, you are prepared and you can predict your outcome and not just be floored by how it all turns out, but instead be ready. Instead of being flabbergasted, you are ready. You're like, you know what? I have my papers in order. I followed the checklist from this amazing book called Understanding the Tax Codes by Chanel Woolery. I will put a link down below. You followed the checklist. You got the understanding the tax codes, and you got the top business owners year-round tax saving plan, like a dynamic duo. Do you see the vision here? Next year, you're going to be more than ready and more than prepared. It has a literal business calendar that is broken down quarterly, telling you what you need to be doing in your business financially at that moment during that quarter, each quarter, to make sure that you are prepared. And it has checklists and a broken down checklist for you. You walk out of tax season feeling like, "Ugh, the cold never bothered me anyway. What was I even worried about?" Oh, and by the way, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Stick around, we're gonna have a fun time. All right, chumps. Running a business is expensive. For too long, tax preparation has been treated as a scramble, a frantic, retroactive attempt to minimize a bill that was largely determined months before. The reactive approach is not just stressful, it is financially draining. Every dollar you spend on unnecessary taxes is a dollar you could have reinvested into marketing, inventory. Here's what you need as a business owner to operate far better than you've ever operated before if you haven't already been doing these things. You need a year-round strategy calendar, a month by month guide detailing exactly what actions to take, from quarter one estimated tax payment reviews to quarter four asset purchase timing to lock in your savings. You need an actionable checklist, ready to use checklist for compliance documentation and optimization opportunities to maximize your tax credit, or correctly claiming other credit that you're not even aware that you can actually claim, like the home office deduction. You also need to learn more about entity structure scorecard. I have a very detailed breakdown of each entity structure scorecard, from sole proprietorship to LLC, S Corp, C Corp. I have a very detailed breakdown of all of these scorecards and structures in the book Top Business Owners Year-Round Tax Saving Strategy on Amazon by Chanel Woolery. You also need an audit-proof and fundamental, detailed information on maintaining meticulous records and separating your personal finances accounts from your business, which is essential for mitigating increased IRS scrutiny. Exceptionally important. As a business owner, you need to be planning and preparing for the future and planning ahead. Tax should not be a last minute filing thing. It should be something that you're already working on year round and planning for quarter by quarter to make sure that when tax season rolls around, everything is already prepared, ready to go. Most successful entrepreneurs and business owners use the entire year to strategically plan, ensuring that they maximize your deduction and avoid costly surprises. So it's very important that you shift from an annual filing mindset to a year-round strategy. So, real quick, let's talk about quarter to quarter what you need to be doing for your business for this year-round tax saving plan. This is how you maximize your tax return. Quarter one, setup and review. This is around January to March, the beginning of the year. It's for wrapping up the prior year and establishing a robust system for the new one. So this is the perfect time for you to get your hands on Top Business Owners Year-Round Tax Saving Plan book by Chanel Woolery that also has space in it for you to use as a personal business journal, by the way. It's a perfect time for you to get your hands on that book because it's a perfect time for you to establish a robust system for the following tax season. So number one, we're going to finalize the prior year's book and reviews. Audit your expenses, analyze your profitability, make sure your books are clean, maximize deduction. Number two, optimize your entity structure if needed. This is where you really look at your business and see if the current structure is really working for you or if you need to actually change it or not. But of course, consider if S Corp would work for you. For profitable sole proprietors or single member LLCs, electing S Corp status can offer significant tax savings by allowing a portion of your income to be distributed as dividends, which are not subject to self-employment tax. Number three, establish a meticulous record-keeping system. Invest in accounting software like QuickBooks or Xero and stick with a weekly reconciliation schedule. You've got to be detailed and make sure that you have separate accounts for your personal and your business. Make sure your business account is not intermingling with your personal account. Your business is a separate entity from you. They do not mix. The deferral and deduction deep dive. This is from April to June. Typically, the focus shifts to strategic spending and leverage tax advantage accounts. You fund tax advantage retirement plans. Number five, leverage mileage and vehicle deductions. If you use a vehicle for business, track its use meticulously. Keep a mileage log. Keep a detailed contemporaneous log of all business travel, date, miles, destination, purpose, everything. Number six, consider quarterly estimated taxes. Avoid penalties. Accurately calculating and paying your estimated tax prevents the IRS from hitting you with underpayment penalties at year end. Use a safe harbor rule, paying 100% of last year's taxes liability or 90% of this year's as a guide. Quarter three, the mid-year checkup and asset acquisition, July to September. Of course, make sure you're applying this as it applies to your business, but also keep in mind that this is not formal tax advice. Okay? Okay. Yes. Do make sure you're taking into account the information as it applies to your business and your particular business size. But anyways, quarter three is the mid-year checkup. Perfect time for financial health check and planning large deductible purchases. Don't wait until December to guess your income. Work with your accountant to project your final income and expenses for the year. If projection shows a high tax liability, you have 3 months to implement strategies like accelerating expenses or making additional retirement contributions. If it shows you've overpaid estimated taxes, you can adjust future payments. 8. Plan for capital expenditures and depreciation. Purchasing business assets can create huge deductions, especially when it comes to depreciation of said assets, equipment, software. Number 9, review and deduct business insurance. Health insurance, for example, quarter 4, the final year-end maneuver, October to December. The final push is about timing cash flow. and ensuring all deduction opportunities are captured before midnight on December 31st. The clock strikes at midnight. Number 10, accelerate expense and defer income. Accelerate, pay expenses early, defer, delay sending invoices to client until the last week of December, pushing payments and thus taxable income into the next calendar year. Maximize the home office deduction. If you use a deductible space in your home exclusively and regularly for business, make sure to claim it. Simplified method. Use the simplified method, which is set to rate per square foot up to 300 square foot for a quick and easy deduction. Actual expenses. If your actual expenses are higher, track a percentage of your mortgage, interest rate, utilities, insurance, and repairs based on the square footage of your office. Use the power of business credits. So don't forget credits, which reduce your tax bill dollar for dollar. By implementing these year-round habits, you transform your tax strategy from stressful compliance burden into a powerful tool for financial growth, which should not be considered tax advice. Always consult with a qualified tax professional or CPA regarding your specific business needs. Smart business owners understand how the tax code offers incentives designed to support growth, innovation, and investments. And in Understanding the Tax Codes by Shania Woolery, there is a breakdown of how businesses can qualify for these very specific tax codes to make sure that they are getting the most back on their taxes. It's really good stuff, man. And if you haven't watched my other video on personal incomes, you probably should. It all kind of connects. It's supposed to. While deductions reduce your taxable income, tax credits directly reduce your tax liability, giving you dollar for dollar savings. Unfortunately, many entrepreneurs don't know what they're doing. So I'm trying to give you the tools. Many entrepreneurs leave thousands of dollars on the table simply because they don't know which credits they qualify for. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Anyways, here's some of the business tax credits that you should know that you could qualify for that are offered to you. Whether you're a small startup, growing company, or established enterprise. Number 1, research and development, R&D tax credit, which rewards businesses of all sizes for investing in innovation. Even if you're not a tech company, you hear that? You don't have to be a tech company to qualify. Moving on, number 2 is work opportunity tax credit, which rewards employees for hiring individuals from certain targeted groups that face barriers. Number 3, small business health care tax credit, designed for businesses that provide a health care or health insurance to employees. Number 4 is disabled access credit. This credit is designed to help small businesses become more accessible to people with disability. Number 5, employer-provided child care credit. Businesses that invest in child care solutions for employees can receive a substantial tax credit. Number 6, energy-efficient commercial building credit. Businesses investing in energy efficiency can receive credits for upgrades such as HVAC improvement, solar and renewable energy systems, and lighting updates. Now, there are plenty more. Those are just a few of the business tax credits that you ought to be aware of. Here's why business tax credits matter. Most business owners focus only on deductions, but credits are often more powerful. They can reduce your overall tax bill, offset payroll and income taxes, support growth, innovation, and hiring, improve cash flow, strengthen your business for long-term success. The key is knowing which credits apply to your industry, your employees, and your investments. With the right strategy, tax credits can become a more valuable part of your toolkit, your financial toolkit. Disclaimer, I'm providing you general tax information. Use information provided at your own discretion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that it blesses you so much. It is such a game changer